Being flown for us today by Squadron Leader Paul Godfrey, known as Godders, from, of course, the Royal Air Force's Battle of Britain Memorial Flight, based up there at Royal Air Force Coningsby in Lincolnshire.
The red area.
You wonder why we both went very quiet there. There's something about the sound of a Merlin in a Spitfire which just sounds absolutely right. That's not engine noise, that's engine music. The aircraft you're looking at here, of course, is the Mark V Spitfire from the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight. A remarkable collection of aeroplanes. They have two Mark 19s, a Mark 9, a Mark V, and the oldest flying Spitfire in the world, the Mark 2A. They also have two Hurricanes, the Dakota, which we'll be seeing later, and the Lancaster, and a pair of Chipmunks to do tailwheel conversions for the pilots. There aren't many tailwheel aeroplanes around anymore. Mark V, one of the most produced versions of the Spitfire with the Merlin engine, over 4,000 being built. Fitted with a 40 series Merlin, producing 1,275 horsepower. It was a rather more powerful aeroplane than the Battle of Britain period Spitfire, the Mark I and the Mark II. And during the Battle of Britain, they tried to introduce cannon armament onto the Spitfire, the original armament, of course, being 8 303 Browning machine guns. And, well, the Germans tumbled to this very quickly. The amount of armour plate appearing on Ju-88s and Heinkel 111s and so on meant that the machine gun armament was no longer effective. So they took a number of the Mark IIs and tried to fit the Hispano-Suiza 20mm cannon to the wing. And this proved problematic because the wing simply wasn't designed for it. And it was only when the Mark V came along. Mark V produced in three versions, the A, the B and the C. It was only when the Mark V came along that they really got the cannon installation right. A pair of 20mm and four 303 machine guns.
I mean, as we see the Spitfire flying around here today, got that, the familiar sight of the Spitfire with the wings like that. But you do get some with clipped wings, don't you?
Well, funnily enough, this one did.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, this one actually had clipped wings originally. It was displayed for many years with clipped wing. They've only just put the main wingtips back on. Now, there was a good reason for that. The Mark V-C, they cut the wingtips off to improve the roll rate at low level, which it did very much. That was basically to enable it to fight the new German fighter, the Focke-Wulf 190, which it was meeting down at low level, particularly during 1942 with the Dieppe raid and places like that. Spitfires then had gone over to the offensive, you see. They were actually leaning forward into France, as Lord Portal put it, taking the fight to the enemy, no longer in a defensive role as they had been during the Battle of Britain. So from 41 onwards, Spitfires were roaming further and further into France. And Goddard's doing a lovely display here, very smooth.
So what about the spare parts then for the Battle of Britain Memorial flight, especially the Spitfire? I mean, are they readily available, or do they have to have them made? Or?
Well, they have to have a lot of the engine parts made. Rolls-Royce are very good about that.
What about the airframe? What about the airframe itself, though? I mean,
airframe itself, actually, the situation is improving, right? Particularly with more and more aircraft being discovered or restored, spare parts becoming available from museums and so on and so forth. So, yeah, we're going to be seeing these aeroplanes in the air for a long time to come.
Which is great, isn't it, to see that?